Hello everyone, Brian here with another episode of Sky Village. I've done a few things while we've been offline. In fact, let me go take a look. I've changed this over here a little bit. Let's go take a look at this first. I have changed the storage area here a little tiny bit, simply because I have to light it down there, obviously. Simply because several times now this thing has blown up, and it blew up because the design wasn't exactly the way it should have been. It was I shouldn't even be here because I don't want to see if you guys are here, if there are any zombie villagers in here. Anyway, yeah, a few times now I've had a problem where I had to go inside of there, and they were positioned in such a way that the creepers could see me, and then they'd explode, and it really sucked. So yeah. So I did this. I fixed this up a little bit. I just narrowed it out a little bit. I made it easier for me to hit them. Collect all their goods, which I can do right through the door too, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so that's in there. This stuff here is all set up and ready to go. Shoot. I didn't realize it was up like that. I also threw in here an enchanted sword and a looting sword, so let me just whack them with that to see if I get anything good. Boink. Die. Okay, and I'm going to get out of here because I actually don't want to see if any of those guys show up. So, leave my looting sword here. Alright. And I have to go down there later on and light up that area because those guys are down there. But anyway, I did a few other things. As you guys saw, I actually had a system that goes along there. It's a train system, a cart system that goes all the way down, along under there, and all the way back to an area that I've decided is going to be the village. And it actually took me quite a while to decide where the village was going to go. I really wanted it down in that area down there. I thought that was really the best spot for it, just because it would look nice. I could come over, I could look over the edge at it, and ultimately I decided it should go over here. And it's behind that tree farm, which I also put in place. It was just the easiest place. I didn't want to spend a lot of time cleaning up spots, and it was really going to turn into that. So the cart system comes all the way along here. There's a dude right down there. I gotta light that area up. The cart system comes along here, and it ultimately goes all the way back here. And we'll take a look at the other stuff in a second. It goes all the way back here. And this thing here I decided is going to be the iron factory as well as the first of our villages. And the way an iron factory works, or I should say an iron golem factory, or iron golem farm works, is iron golems will spawn in any 2x2 area that is available within a village that has, I think it's 10 or 20, I'll have to look up exactly, villagers in it. And they'll spawn somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to come back here in this episode. I'm going to start building up this area into our first village, and this is going to be kind of in the middle of it, and therefore our golem should spawn in here, and they'll fall down there. So this is going to be our iron factory. This is where our iron workers are going to live, and, you know, I feel kind of bad for them because they had a life as zombies, and now they're going to come back as iron workers, and, you know, have to spend all their time inside of an iron factory, and yeah, they probably don't want that, but that's the way it's going to have to be. I'm going to go here to sleep because I don't want to get blown up. I hate getting blown up. Run all the way back, and hit the sack. Boom. Alright. Okay. Good morning. Alright, so we're going to go back down here, and we're going to take a look at the new stuff I did. I actually threw in some carrots and potatoes in here, just to make sure that I got some carrots and potatoes from the zombie drops, which is great. So now I'm eating potatoes, as you can see in my bar, so that's cool. And we took the wheat out. We have a billion wheat and more bread than I can ever eat, so that's perfectly fine. We're going to head back here. We'll take a look at the other stuff that I put in while I was off camera. And again, it's nothing really huge. What we've got here is a tree farm, a really simple tree farm. And ultimately, I end up using a cart. And I decided to do so simply because, you know, I've done so much with carts now in this LP. And it was because when I put in my transportation system and I kind of figured out that I didn't know what I was doing with carts, I went cart crazy. You know, I was kind of like, I couldn't believe I didn't know anything about carts, so I built my potion room with carts. I built my, you know, my system down there, my spider factory with carts, and now my tree farm with cart too. And this saved me a hopper, so I used 2 hoppers instead of several along here that could have been used to feed into the chest. And now whenever I chop this tree down, I can collect all my goods, and they will collect right down here. in this chest, which there's nothing in there right now. And the other thing I put in while we were off camera is this guy here, which is a pretty standard cobble farm. You know, the problem is I am completely out of goods as far as this is all I have left. This is all I have left in the world as far as building goods are concerned. And I only had this much because I actually built this cobble farm. That's the only reason I have that much, actually. Everything went into there. Every resource I had went into there, and I really hate mining. So this thing here is pretty simple. It is basically, let's go down here and take a look. It is basically, can we see it? Let's back up here. It is basically a chest with a, and it's being fed by, right behind it, right back there, is a hopper. Can I get it? Yeah, that's a hopper back there. So whenever I come up here and I chop, 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 it's automatically sucked down into that hopper. This is 100% efficient. I think this is a pretty standard use of the hopper now. These things are all over this type of cobble farm. It's everywhere now. You will not lose anything at all. It's 100% accurate. So you end up generating a lot of cobble. You don't lose anything at all to the lava, which I always hated doing. You know, you chop in half, it goes to the lava. I hated cobble farms for that reason. This one here, you lose nothing to the lava at all. So that's pretty much all I did while we were off camera. And I think what we are going to do is we're going to start to build. Let's go right down to the end down here. We're going to start building the first of our residences, and these are going to be really simple. I'm not going to make them, you know, too ugly or anything like that. I am going to do them so they are going to be fairly efficient. And I think we're just going to use let's use this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put one in like this because I want to make sure that I don't have any 4x4 areas outside. So the villages themselves are going to only have a 1 block pathway to go around this entire area. So I'm going to build right along here. And I'm going to build right along here. And basically, I'm going to put a door every other location, just like this. And that way, let me do the same thing down here. Yeah, no, I didn't, but that's fine. Every other thing like this, and that way we'll maximize the number of villagers we can bring in. Potatoes. Potatoes, they're pretty good as far as the amount of food you get back from them. Actually, they're really good. They take extra coal and that kind of stuff, but you know, I really don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. So okay, so we're gonna do it like this. This is gonna be a door, and I think we're just gonna change the color up a bit. We'll do it like this. I wish I'd made this one longer now, because this one here has got to be like that, and that's going to be hidden. So all these are going to be doors along here. And I'm going to give them enough space. I'll actually move this thing out a little ways to give them a little bit of space. I won't just jam them in like that. And maybe I'll put like kind of a one pathway all the way along as well to make sure that they can kind of move around. But there's not going to be a lot of space back here for iron workers. No, these aren't our first class citizens over here. These guys here are our workers, our peons. You know, I feel bad saving them from a life of zombies only to come back and work for me, but that's the way it's going to go. So this is going to be our, you know, I'll throw windows in here, I guess. Maybe I should throw some windows in here. I don't even need this many. I can actually make less, but anyway. So this is going to be our area for our village along there and along this side and along the other side as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to build that system and, or sorry, not system, sorry, the first of our houses. And once we're done, we're going to go rescue our first villager. Sound good, everybody? Okay, I will talk to you all very soon. Hello everybody and welcome back. Welcome to the Iron Workers area. The dormitories are completed and I've actually done 2 of them. I've done the red dormitory, the yellow dormitory, and the orange dormitory in the back. And they are very well equipped to make sure that there is maximum passion. Whenever I bring 2 people in here, I want them to be fooling around in these beds with a romantic table for 2 with a little flower in each one. Basically what I did is I made long, low areas. We can take a look in here. Lit up properly inside, so there shouldn't be any kind of mob spawning inside. I gave them nice windows across the back. I felt bad that I was calling them the iron workers and that kind of stuff. And you know what? We gave them a nice life here. They've got nice windows here, great view of the rest of the world out here, and each person has individual kind of cubicle, or, you know, 2 or 3 to a cubicle, of course. And I divided up each one just in case zombies actually get back in here for a zombie attack, and then at least they won't be able to get, you know, rampaging right through. they'll have to kind of like break one door down and then leave and then come back in and break another door down. So that's the situation we're in. Each one's the same. I have 32 houses. House basically is a door. I have 32 houses, which is what I need. That'll give me 10 villagers maximum here. You can get approximately 1/3 of all the houses will equal 1 villager, and you need a minimum of 10 villagers to have an iron golem farm. So that's what the place looks like this. Every single little cubicle, and everything is kind of done. So don't feel bad for these guys. Yes, they work hard in the iron factory, but you know, there's an interesting rivalry, red versus orange versus yellow. They have touch football league. They have a dodgeball league. They actually have a good time, so don't worry about that. And you know what? They spend all their time in these love shacks. That's all they do. That and make iron. So they have a pretty good life. Don't worry about them, okay? What we're going to do now is actually try and save a villager, and I have no idea how long this is going to take. So we are going to head back to our mob farm, and we are going to wait for our first zombie villager to show up. I am currently it looks like exactly halfway between level 14, almost to level 15. So it's going to be interesting to see how long it actually takes for me to start generating. Shut that. For me to actually start generating these zombie villagers. And we'll keep it up for a few minutes here, and we'll see what we get. Where's my looting sword? Right there. We'll see what we actually get, and yeah, how long it takes. So I don't know if I should cut this off, or if I should make you guys watch it, or what. I don't know. It might take forever to actually get one of these. I think it's like a 5% of them actually generating. Okay, everyone, we're back, and I had to get to level 33 in order to get my first zombie villager. So keep your fingers crossed that we can actually get him the goods. And boom. And then boom. Sweet. Now this can take anywhere up to 5 minutes for him to actually switch into a villager. So this could actually take us quite some time. Let's take a look over here for now and see what we got. Oh, this thing's almost full, actually. I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to take this out. And we're going to pile that stuff into the other chest over here for now. There's a slime down there, sliming up my house. We're going to put this stuff back here. I think that we're probably almost full as far as this stuff's concerned. You know, I'm going to go grab a little bit of wood as well, just because I want to build a couple things in that room. I want to build a workbench. Do I have any wood? Some. I want to build a workbench, and I want to build a bed in there. Alright. Let's go back and see if we have changed over, or if he's still shaking and nervous. Did he spawn? He disappeared. He disappeared. Alright, well that's one golden apple gone. Let's try it again. Oh, that sucked. These guys are gonna take a lot. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Alright, let's try this again. Let's kill everybody in here first. Alright, this time you don't despawn, Jerko. Alright, let's try it again. 8. Boom. And then 9. I'm going to stay here with you until you turn into a villager for me. Still no, huh? Yes! Okay, how am I going to get him out of here now? Yeah! Okay, almost. I gotta protect that dude now. I think I know that guy, actually. Looking at him, I think I... Did he despawn? Please don't despawn. Okay, he's still up there. No, he's not still up here. How the frick far did he make it? Come back, dude! There he is. There he is. Hello? In you go. Close the door. And welcome. Oh my god, I do know you. I do know that guy. Let me just jump in this house. Why is he going through the floor? I'm pretty sure that's Jay. Jay, is that you? Are you the first person I saved? I wish I could tell, but you keep going through the floor. I am pretty sure that is Jay. Jay, you were the worst animation director I ever had. I can't believe you're the first person I saved in this zombie apocalypse. Please don't keep going through the floor, Jay. I hope this guy stays here, actually. That is Jay. That is Jay. Bald head, funny face, kind of cross-eyed. Jay, that's you. I know that's you. You were the worst animation director I ever had. I can't believe I saved you first. Oh, that's terrible. Well, Jay, welcome to this world. I hope you enjoy it. It actually took me almost 16 levels again. Actually, almost 17 levels again to get another zombie villager. I went and repaired my sword as well as the looting sword. So both are in kind of full shape. And, yeah, so it took me another 17 levels to get to this guy. There we go. Give me my thing back. You're trying to steal it. Come on out. Come on out. Alright, there he goes. Put this back. Let's go check him out. So everyone, that definitely means 2 villagers as long as this guy doesn't fall through the floor. And that means I can start them breeding. Did this guy make it the whole way? I think it works better than I thought it would. Yeah, he did. Cool. Alright. That guy just staying in that hut waiting for his girlfriend to shut out. Don't go back. Stay here with me. It's nice here. Yoink. Yoink. Through the floor. Hopefully he comes back. There he is. There he is. There he is. So now I know they're going to come back. The other guy that I got last episode probably did the same thing. He probably kind of went through the floor back there and I screwed it all up. He's probably running around down below somewhere, probably eaten by zombies by now. So everybody, there we go. Halfway through the floor, a little better, a little better. Take a look around, see if you like the place. Well, everybody, that's two villagers I've got here. These guys should start breeding. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Let me know with a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you liked and what you didn't like. And make sure, if you haven't done so, to subscribe. Thank you very much, and have yourselves a great evening.